Hello, amazing English learners! Welcome back to Unlock B2 English. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of language and music, specifically focusing on a pop icon known for her clear and confident English.
That's right, Sarah. Today we're analyzing the English of none other than Dua Lipa. She's not a native English speaker, but her command of the language is truly impressive. We'll break down what makes her English so clear and how you can apply some of her techniques to your own speaking.
Many of you might listen to her music, but have you ever paid close attention to her spoken English in interviews or behind-the-scenes clips? It's a fantastic model for B2 learners aiming for clarity and naturalness.
Exactly. Our goal today is to go beyond just enjoying her music and start analyzing her language use. We'll look at her pronunciation, intonation, and even her vocabulary choices.
Key vocabulary for today includes command of a language. This refers to having a great knowledge and ability to use a language. For example, she has an excellent command of English. Clarity, the quality of being easy to understand. When someone speaks with clarity, their message is clear. Intonation, the rise and fall of the voice in speaking, which can affect the meaning of what is said. It's how your voice goes up and down when you speak. Pace, the speed at which someone speaks or does something. Speaking at a good pace helps with comprehension. Articulate, to express an idea or feeling fluently and coherently. When you articulate well, your words are clear.
So get ready to dive deep into some real-world English. Before we continue, think about this. What aspects of your English pronunciation or speaking fluency do you most want to improve?
Keep that question in mind as we break down Dua Lipa's techniques. Mark, what's the first thing that stands out to you about Dua Lipa's English?
For me, it's her clarity and her deliberate pace. She doesn't speak extremely fast, which makes her very easy to follow. This is crucial for non-native speakers as it gives them time to form their thoughts and pronounce words accurately.
I agree. She avoids rushing, and that translates into very precise pronunciation. She articulates each word, and you can really hear the individual sounds. This isn't about speaking slowly, but speaking with purpose and allowing each sound to be clear.
And this leads directly to her excellent intonation. Even though English isn't her first language, her voice rises and falls naturally just like a native speaker's does. This is something many B2 learners struggle with, moving beyond a monotone delivery.
A great exercise here is shadowing, where you listen to a clip of her speaking and then try to mimic her intonation exactly. Pay attention to which words she stresses and how her pitch changes within a sentence.
Another point is her choice of vocabulary. While she uses a wide range of words, she often opts for very precise and appropriate vocabulary rather than overly complex or obscure terms. This contributes significantly to her overall command of the language.
For example, when she talks about her creative process, she uses terms like vision, collaborate, or authentic, words that are perfectly B2 or even C1 level, but used naturally and effectively in context. She doesn't overcomplicate things, but she doesn't oversimplify either.
This makes her an excellent model for B2 learners who are trying to expand their vocabulary, but also want to sound natural and not forced. It's about choosing the right word for the right situation.
So, to recap, what makes Dua Lipa's English so strong for B2 learners to emulate? Her clarity, her controlled pace, her natural intonation, and her precise vocabulary choice, which demonstrates a strong command of the language.
And remember, the goal isn't to sound exactly like Dua Lipa, but to learn from her techniques to improve your own clarity and confidence.
Now, for your weekly challenge, listen to a short interview clip of Dua Lipa. You can easily find one on YouTube. Pay close attention to her pronunciation, intonation, and pace. try to identify one specific technique she uses that you want to incorporate into your own speaking.
Then, record yourself speaking for 30 seconds trying to apply that technique. It could be focusing on clearer pronunciation of th sounds, or trying to vary your intonation more. Compare your recording to hers.
That's it for this episode of Unlock B2 English. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into applied English.
Remember to subscribe and leave us a review. Your feedback helps us unlock more great content for you.
Thank you so much for listening. We'll be back in a few days with our next episode.
Don't miss it. See you then.